Hollywood is getting ready for its biggest night.
And sitting in the audience will be some very nervous Canadians.
Canadians almost shut out everyone else.
It seems like every Oscars season, Canada gets fired up at the novelty of one of our own on the Academy's red carpet. But how much of a novelty can it really be when Canada's been at the Academy Awards since before they were even called Oscars? This is Then versus Now. When the Academy Awards first began in 1929, Canadians were right there. In the first 12 years alone, we owned the Best Actress Award with 9 nominations and 3 wins in a row. And Canadian men were a force from the late 30s through the early 40s. 5 Best Actor nominations, 6 Best Supporting Actor nominations, including 2 wins. Every decade, Canadians from one discipline or another were representing the flag. Flags. Both flags. We had more than one flag. The thing is, we were there in the most Canadian way possible, behind the scenes making greatness happen. For example, Best Sound. From 1929 to 1951, 15 nominations with 5 wins, and that's just one guy. Thanks, Doug Shearer. Or Art Direction. Richard Day had 19 nominations from 1930 to 1970, winning 7, and 2 other Canadians snagged another 9 nominations and another win in that same period. We made people look good and sound good. And it was a short jump to making our own films felt in La La Land, starting with a live-action short. In the 50s and 60s, the legendary Neighbors by Norman McLaren kicked off an astonishing run of 8 nominations in 18 years. Animated short, it's a perpetually Canadian category. Since 1949, our filmmakers have been involved with 52 nominees, including 8 winners. The 70s, that was Canada's best documentary decade. 5 nominations, 1 winner. From 1975's The Man Who Skied Down Everest to 1979's Going the Distance. And then we had 3 Best Picture nominations in the 80s, including the Canada-France co-production Atlantic City. Music, well, the 90s were the Foster Adams decade. Between them, David and Brian landed 6 nominations for Best Original Song. Hey, come on, sing it with me now. Everything I do it for now. We'll cut that part. In the new century, we were writers. 3 Best Adapted Screenplay nominations, 3 Original Screenplay nods, and a win for Crash, all between 2000 and 2009. We may have only won once as Best Director, thank you, James, but there's been a Canadian nominee in that category at least once every decade since the 40s, including Norman Jewison 3 times and 3 others twice. So this may be a banner year for Canada at the Oscars, but while Ryan Gosling's nomination and Arrival's 8 are exciting, we've always been part of Oscar night.